Hello, my dear subscribers. Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing the sign of Libra for May 2018. To all the subscribers that have been subscribing, thank you very much. To those that have not subscribed, you're welcome to share my video in your Facebook or Instagram with your friends or relatives that you know that there are the signs that that I've already uploaded. I apologize for being a little late. I had a couple of problems this month and as well as last month, and that's why I've been doing your videos a little bit late. But hopefully I should be able to get back on shape by the month of June. With that said, Libra, I'm going to start with your reading using the total road that I used last month, so I don't want to show you again. And like you always know, I use oracles to close out the videos or your reading actually. And I'm going to use this month, I'm using the Wisdom of Trees oracle, which is because of coming into May. So I feel that the trees are growing and this nature going on. And basically the closing of the reading is going to be a meditation with Kuan Yin, the oracle. And we're going to start with this. And this is the Chariot. Okay. The Chariot in some tarots represent the sign of Cancer. So some of you, if this has nothing to do with any of your Cancerian friends, you may be going on a trip. You may be going moving. Something that has to do with movement, okay? Libras, you may be moving to a new city, a new place, or you're just going to go on a trip, or someone coming to see you, or you're going to see somebody, okay? So I'm going to separate this card so I know it was your foundation in case I take any cards from the deck to if I need to clarify something. So the main foundation you have is the Fool. So some of you are going to start from zero. If this has to do with a relationship or a job, basically I'm going to try, this is a general reading, so it can be going either way. So if this is a job, maybe you're getting a new job and you're going to start from zero. And this is a relationship. If you were involved with someone in the past, Libras, you're gonna maybe renew the relationship and you're gonna start from zero, not arguing or not doing anything to that effect. What crosses you is the Lovers. So I feel that this is more love reading opposed to a job, but it could also be the Lovers. Also can represent a job that you're getting into. There's a contract going on, there's some shaking hands going on. So this is what's happening to some of you. So you're going to have a relationship and you're going to start from zero and you're going to start things all over again. Underneath you have the Universe. So the Universe is basically the Hangman in this tarot. The Hangman is like you're analyzing your life, you're analyzing your situation, you're leaving your past behind. You probably had a victory going on. If you reconcile a relationship, so you feel like you won, but you now at this time have to decide, did you really win or you didn't really win? What is it that you were victory of? If you did actually broke up the relationship and you're now starting a new life again, maybe with somebody else, and you separated, maybe you separated years ago and now you're going to start something new. Here you have the Star, meaning that it's either the sign of Aquarius or you just feel happy in the new beginning. You're going to have, you feel like you used to start or to show some Libras, that's the air sign also. So even if you're not an Aquarius person, you might be thinking probably as an Aquarius, even though the Libras tend to be a little bit more into the drama queen situation. The Aquarius is like cut the cords and keep on walking. So You might be changing your ideals of how the Aquarius person thinks. And maybe you had an encounter with a 901. So maybe the person that's coming to your life is a fire sign, or you had a fire sign in your relationship already. But it's very common for Libra and Aquarius to be in a relationship with, especially with Sagittarius and Leos. Okay, so this, you might be into a relationship with any of those signs. Okay, so, and this is a new beginning that you're going to start with that person. In here you have the princess of this. So some of you might have a daughter princesses of this, of the sign of earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or if that's not the case, there is a child involved in this relationship, and this is what you're concerned about. In here you have the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is the energy of someone that's really is from some tarot side memories. For the Eight of Cups, sometimes you're thinking about a person, you're worried about a person, so, and there's a lot of emotions going on with you, Libra, at this time. Maybe this child is emotional with you, or you're emotional with this child. The next card that you have is the Five of Wands, which means that you may be having problems, or you're fearful to either move on with a career, if this is a career going on, or maybe the new partner that you're with. Maybe you're feeling that, and this person might be a fire sign, and you're having problems, either you have internal conflicts, either yourself or the other person might have internal conflicts. And you might have maybe you have two people that you want to decide with. Maybe you have met someone that is also a fire sign. You see, you have the Lost here, you have the card number 11. So you might be the one with the issue with another third party situation. This is usually called a Strength card. This also sometimes represents the sign of Leo. You might be dealing with a Leo person. You might be dealing with the Sagittarius. This card, most of the time, the Strength card, most of the time represents Leo, Sagittarius, because either though it's more directly to the Leo, you might be dealing with one of those energies. Okay, so whatever situation you are right now, you might be, maybe that's the reason why you had the indolence cards of the Eight of Cups, because you're in a debate of a relationship that you need to decide. You're either going to decide, it will be nice for some people to, especially women, to have two people, to marry two people, but it doesn't happen all the time, and it's not legal. So if it was to happen, all of us would have be getting married to two people, but that's not the case. So with the Eight of Cups, you probably you feel abandoned or something, is some kind of the interest is like sadness going on, something that is there's something going on within yourself that you need to make a decision of, and that's where this air fire sign comes along. So let me clarify. Let me see what I need to clarify. I'm gonna clarify that indolence. What does Libra needs to do for May 2018 to change this energy of the indolence? Because here's the universe telling this is what you want. See, this is the ones, you have a lot of fire around you, Libra. So like I said, you're dealing with a fire sign to the ones that I'm talking to. There's probably a child involved here, and you have the universe in your foundation. However, there's gonna be like some kind of movement. Maybe if you break up the relationship with someone, you're gonna have to probably move with the other person if you are separating from your husband or wife. Or you can also start a new beginning, and this has to do with yourself thinking of the start, and this is the new person. That could be a Leo person or a Sagittarius. I have more of a tendency that this is not an Aries sign, but it could be. But let's clarify the indolence card with the strife, the 5 of Wands. So let's see what's going on with this relationship for Libra for May 2018. Again, 3 of Swords. 3. To me, 3 represents 3 people involvement. So maybe you are in a debate of a strong love guidance that you need to make a decision. You are involved in the 3 of Wands, so you have to make a decision as to what you're going to do with your relationship with that third party situation. For those that are involved in the third party situation, not all of you. This reading is not for all of you, but to those that are. If this has nothing to do with a relationship, this could also represent your husband. Your boss. Maybe you have 2 jobs, and maybe you're gonna have to decide which job you're gonna keep and one that you're gonna have to give up. So because now you're too tired to be in this relationship. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the maybe you work far, and that's why the Chariot is here, because you work so far that you're trying to make go into this situation that you don't want to drive no more, and maybe you want to get a job that's closer to you. Okay, let's see what the love situation says in reference using the romance this romance tarot. Okay, I'm gonna take the first cards for the singles, the ones that are not involved in any relationship. This means that you could be you used to be married, now you broke apart, or okay, for the single ones, you have the Emperor. The Emperor means that some of you are very much in control into your life. This is the Emperor card. So you may not be wanting to be involved in a relationship right now. You just want to be by yourself. The Temperor is the type of person that is a giver. So you may be, or if you used to be a giver before, now you're withholding a little bit, because the Emperor is the type of person that works, and he gives all that they work for to their relationship, to their significant other. Maybe you are the one that knows how to save. Maybe you're the one that knows how to control and manage the money. Sometimes it's the woman, sometimes it's the man. There's always that one partner that doesn't know how to save. For let's see, for this one came by itself. For the married ones are living together, let's see what energy comes out for those that are married. Okay. For the married or living together, you have the Seven of Swords. To some of you, you probably living in a relationship with your partner or your husband is not coming home. You're basically taking care of the household all by yourself. The person never shows up. The Seven of Swords is conflicts, is problems, is basically is separation. See, sevens and fives are conflicts. Six of Cups, and then you have here the Six of Swords. I'm sorry if I say Six of Cups. I don't know where the cups come from, but you have the Six of Swords. So, to those that are in that relationship, there are living together, maybe married, maybe not. Okay. To those people that may be living together, you might be in a situation where you are actually happy and having a good relationship with your partner. See the differences between the 6 and the 7. With the 6, you actually communicating. There is a communication going on. There is you're talking to each other. You have perfect balance in the relationship. You have a balance mentally and morally, and you are working towards the same idea of that relationship to work. Okay, so some of you are Libras are in a good relationship, in a balanced relationship, because Libras is about balance. Everything has to be balanced to the good, bad, or indifference. You're going to be balanced. That's the relationship. But others, Libras, have the Seven of Swords. It means that there is an imbalance, and the other person you might be home cooking for your husband, and the husband never shows up because he's too busy doing something else. So let me see what oracle came up. What tarot came up over here, and see if I see any repetition. And you have a lot of major arcana, so there is changes going on with Libra. At this time, you have wands. I thought you had swords, but these are wands. So there is a lot of changing going on for Libra. Libra, you're going to change your friends, your family. You're going to have, you're changing your way you're behaving, the way you're acting, the way you're doing things. You're doing a lot of changes. It changes. That's why I don't do, like I said, weekly tarots, because there's not that much change that's gonna happen. You might have received a message. I'd rather do oracles in a weekly basis than doing the whole horoscope, because it's not that much of a change that's gonna happen to you. You see, this card almost came out before it. This is the, again, you guys are dealing with a fire sign, some of you, but this is a cup, so there is a horse going on. So some of you might be dealing with the water sign, but it could be that the fire sign, it has maybe a lot, the sun rising might be in the water. So here you have the 20, the card number 20. So for those that are reading, this could be a judgment. So you're gonna make a decision as to what you're gonna do. And actually, I think that the judgment came. So this is for those that are not living together, but you have a relationship. Some of you have a long distance going on, and you have to travel from one place to another to visit your partner. And others are going to make a decision to the next level of the relationship. You're either going to continue with this person or you're going to move on. I think that you have the 20, the universe. I thought I saw the 20. No, it's the universe. So, and then you have the cup, Princess of Disc, the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay, this is the Knight of Wands and this is the Knight of Cups. So no, it's two different knights. So some of you might be dealing with that energy. It doesn't matter which is it, but there is a distance going on between you and your lover or relationship, and some of you are going to make a decision of the relationship that you want to have with somebody. So I don't think I need to clarify anything. I think it's very clear of what's going on with some of your relationships. Let me see what the oracle says, and if any of these cards can be part of the oracles cards. For the wisdom trees, some of you got juniper, okay? So with juniper, you are dealing with wisdom, okay? This is a judgment card. This is wisdom, okay? So you're going to make a decision on what you're going to do, spirit realms. Juniper's divine message, it says, I have a strong connection with the spirit world, and I can protect you when you want to contact these realms. I will act as a benevolent intermediary, so call me whether you need my protection and guidance. So juniper is a tree that you probably see it not as often. Is this tree is found in Europe, Asia, and North America, and it has like berry like cones, okay? So what does this message say? It says right way up, this is an excellent time to investigate any form of psychic work that you feel drawn to, provide that you are acting with the best intentions for everyone concerned, and that you ensure that you are physically protected. To some Libras, maybe you need, let's say you had to do some kind of ritual. Whatever it is that you're looking for psychic, maybe you need to do something for yourself or for others in your family member. Maybe you decided that you're gonna start a new relationship with someone and you want to cleanse yourself, so now you're gonna look for someone that can help you get those energies. Is better when you do a reading with someone, because that person is gonna concentrate on your energy. I recommend, there are times that you can use the same rituals that they have on your online or whatever, YouTube. Some people has rituals, but I feel that if it's you're gonna do it personally, try to see if you can find someone that can help you and provide you with the ritual. So let's say you want to do a cleansing, unless you want to get yourself in touch into intuition, start taking some courses. We all need a guidance to have. It's not an easy thing to go into the spiritual realm, so be careful where you go and who you pick, because when you go into the spiritual world, you're gonna attract negative and positive, and you need to be protected. So that's why if you choose to do any kind of ritual, Libra, be careful who that person is that you're going to trust to be part of your to help you in this. It says this is an excellent time to investigate any form of psychic work you feel drawn for. Let's say you want to do tarot cards, then you find someone that helps you to teach you tarot cards, and provide you with the acting with the best intentions for everyone. Because like I said, there is certain places that they will teach you, and this is all about money. That's when you have to worry about the intentions. What are the intentions that you're going to put out there? Are you making this for business, or are you making this because you do have to give? So be careful what you do, because you may just attract negative items. With the oracle for all the mothers, that happy Mother's Day, Libra, if I didn't say it in the beginning. And you guys are wonderful mothers. Sometimes I think that you're too sweet, but you got Mother of Mercy, okay, in the Kuan Yin oracle. So the Mother of Mercy says, just like a sun that shines brightly casting a strong shadow, your growing spiritual power needs to be expressed with the awareness that it will have an effect on others, even if you are not completely conscious of that effect. To create peace in the expression of your power, we call upon Mother of Mercy. Mercy tempers great strength and power with kindness, gentleness, compassion, and caring. The divine Kuan Yin brings the quality of mercy to you now as a divine gift, encouraging you to cultivate mercy in your dealings with others and then receive in yourself now too. So the meditation for this oracle says, healing with the Mother of Mercy. Lay comfortable with your eyes slightly closed and be aware of your heart. Imagine a soft ivory light glowing in your heart. This is the vase of Kuan Yin containing nectar of mercy. Imagine you can follow the breath and perceive within the base. Inside there is the most beautiful liquid light. You become aware of soft, pale, and hand holding the base slightly, and this is the hem of Kuan Yin. She gently tips a few drops of this precious nectar in your heart now, chanting delicately, Om Mani Padam Hum. Allow for the healing of mercy to flow in your heart, cleansing it and allowing it to open like a lotus blossom. Quietly in your mind or gently aloud, repeat the following: by the grace of Kuan Yin and my own free will, I am receiving healing from your divine nectar of mercy now. Thank you, beloved. When you're ready, become aware of your feet. Imagine yourself standing firmly on the ground or take time to actually do so. Imagine the nectar of mercy flowing out of your hands and feet into your life. When you're ready, bounce gently in your feet until you feel ready to open your eyes. The prayer of the Mother Mercy. Mother Mercy, so loves my soul. The nectar of mercy brings peace and bliss untold. I open my heart now to bliss, endless love, and peace, which the grace of Kuan Yin helps me reach. Om Param Param Hum. So you can try to do the prayer prior to doing the meditation to help you more be relaxed and conscious, and so it gives you a little bit of more a spiritual connection with Kuan Yin. So see, this meditation that you're doing is actually kind of like a healing meditation with her, to have her cleaning your heart. If you have the attachments from your past relationship, try to cut those cords, especially those that wants to start a new relationship over again. Try to cut any connections from the past so this new relationship works out for you. And to those that are going to start a new relationship, and those that want to have a relationship, in case you still haven't met that significant other, cut those cords, cut the relationship, and heal your heart to any. I know some Libras women that have gone into a relationships, and their husbands has been with lovers for like ever, and that's very common for Libras to take their women, not just Libras, but their women that can handle that other cheating situations. So I mean, we all come with all walks of lives, so it's not unusual, and that some men do that and some women do that too. So it goes both ways. Well, with all that said, love and light, my dear Libras, I hope this reading resonated to some of you, and if you did, please share my video with your friends in your channels and your Instagram, love and light. Other than that, I will be shutting down the channel. The videos, the subscribers are not meeting the expectation, and those is getting not to be worth the being in the channel. But if you guys want me to continue, please send me a message on my channel and see if you guys want to be in for me to continue to do the videos. Love and light to those that like my videos, and I'll see you next month. Bye bye. And remember, if you want a personal reading, you know what to do. Go to my channel and schedule a reading. Good night.